Hello and welcome to Lessons from a Lurker for the first, let me find this, for the first uh, Monday in January. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Um, I just had to take my orchid down because it was looking glorious until last week and now it's dropped all of its buds. I've never been good at keeping orchids. So I'll see what I can do to revive it. But it's one of those strange things actually that I'm not sure this is the answer, but they're so cheap. It's just like, just replace it. But my sister can keep an orchid going for years. So if any of you have the answer to that, then please let me know. I'd love to hear. Thank you if you're joining me live here. Pop in and say hi in the comments. That'd be really great to see you. And if, of course, you end up watching on replay, hashtag replay, and just let me know what your comments are. So, I I am fizzing with excitement. This has been a really interesting period for me. I was just reflecting back on why this year, the start of this year, feels so different to the start of other years. And good morning, Jenny. Lovely to see you. And one of the things that occurred to me is that when I've run the World Introvert Day sessions in other years, and I've done it most years for past 4 years, perhaps. Um, it's always been about kind of really calm and quiet, and maybe a meditation or something like that. And this year, it just felt like that wasn't the right thing to do. And maybe it's because many of us have spent quieter times recently, just because of the whole, lockdown, in, out, restrictions, whatever it happens to be. And because I'd been getting so fired up about some of the things I'm planning, it's like I don't want to do a calm meditation this time. I want to do something that's way more kind of energetic. And what I realized is that, and of course I've known this. Good morning. Oh, from frigid northern Minnesota. How cold is it in northern Minnesota, Carrie? Share with us, because it's still relatively nice here. Well, nice. It's grey, but it's about 8 degrees, so it's quite mild. Or average for the time of year, I'd say. So what I realized, even though I've known this for some time, is that, of course, the way we show up, the energy we show up with, then kind of ripples out and becomes really the energy that's around us. It attracts that kind of energy from other people. Because ever since I made the decision, following kind of some exciting stuff that I'd been doing just around the turn of the new year, to really up the ante on that World Introvert Day and invite the rebels in us all to show up, my energy has been sky high. My energy has been really kind of something else, which is great. Um, so, what is it I'm here to tell you? I don't know how much I can tell you, but I think I'm going to anyway. So, the first thing is that I've had an article published today in Brand's Journal, and they asked me to write about reducing stress and increasing productivity for introverts. So I was delighted to be able to do that, obviously, because the more managers and leaders in organizations, big and small, get to understand what makes us tick, the better those workplaces are going to be for us, even though I don't intend ever to spend any amount of time in a formal workplace. 33 below yesterday. Oh, wow. Yeah, actually, that would probably make me kind of slow down quite a lot. Although I assume you've got fresh snow with that, Carrie. And I love walking in fresh snow and hearing the creak of the snow under my boots when I'm the first person to walk on it. So, but gosh, you'd have to be wrapped up for that, wouldn't you? So, yeah, so I'm always keen to let people know, let managers and leaders know how they can kind of create the right environment for introverts to flourish, so that their um, productivity is up and their stress is down. Uh, okay, Jen is saying -18 for 10 days, and that was freaking frozen. Yeah, so -33 is big drop from that, isn't it? Crikey. Um, yes. Yeah, thank you. And I'm going to keep writing those. So I've just spent a bit of time actually this morning thinking about who else do I want to read articles like that. If you listen to my podcast coming out this Thursday, what you'll hear me talk about is that actually my intention this year is to do more conference and platform speaking, because I know that I can get a kind of wider reach there and people can see me in action and get to see that introverts aren't the shrinking violets, especially not the introverts that I'm going to be attracting through the Sassy Introvert Society. So here's the exciting news, right? Are you ready for this? Sassy Introvert Society is going to be an app, because I've got so many introverts who just hate Facebook, and many of them choose not to be on Facebook, which is why for this year, for the first time, I chose to do the seasonal sanity savers as emails, because so many introverts don't see them in Introverts Corner because they don't do Facebook. And that seemed to be a really good, a great success. So I'd been thinking about, I want there to be a community around Sassy Introvert Society, and I don't want it to be on Facebook. And people have mentioned other things to me, like Circle and what's the other one? Forgotten the name of the other one that everyone's talking about. But again, people aren't enamored by it. And then all of a sudden, I woke up on, I think it was Sunday morning, the morning when I was doing and that's probably what gave me so much energy, and realized actually that it needs to be an app. So I am busy working with someone to create an app that will be called Sassy Introvert Society, unless somebody comes up with a better name than that. And the app is where I'll host the dash of sass, the little videos that are going to be coming out, giving people a bit of inspiration to be more sassy. And there'll be some free content on there, but there'll also be some paid for content on there. So some of the courses that I run and some of the little modules, for instance, will be available as paid for content on the app, so that people don't have to kind of trawl through anything else. So it's going to be a one-stop shop, and I'm so excited about building it. And we're pretty used to using apps these days, aren't we? And it's something that I've been thinking about for a while, but actually not sure that I had the wherewithal to do it. But now, all of a sudden, it seems the time is right. And so before the end of February, for sure, Sassy Introvert Society, the app, will be launched. But what it means is I'm looking for uh, some founding members to help me shape what the content's going to be, to kind of for me to run some ideas past. So at any point, if you feel like you'd like to be one of those founding members, let me know, because it's certainly something that yeah, I could create it. And I'm going to be coming in and checking with you guys anyway about what is it you'd like to see there. But if I've got some people who really resonate with the sass thing, and I know, Jenny, that that's your nickname, isn't it? Sassy or sass. So certainly that might be something for you to be giving some input into. So I'll be coming looking for some input and some founding members. But the other really interesting thing is that it hosts a great community where we can engage as and when we want to. I can stream lives to the app. I can uh, kind of have pre-filmed videos on there. I can put content up there. So I am super, super excited about the app. So that's all I'm going to say for now, because I need to get my head down and get working on this stuff. It's going to take time, and I'm really excited about it. So I hope you're excited too. Let me know your thoughts. Is an app something that you'd be interested in? Because again, in the same way Facebook's not for everyone, an app isn't going to be for everyone either. So let me know if you like the idea of an app. If you do, kind of thumbs up, or yes to the app or whatever. And if you're watching on replay, hashtag replay, what do you think about the idea of an app? So that's me for now. And I look forward to seeing you next Tuesday. I didn't schedule this one early enough, so not very many people were alerted to it. Hopefully, more will watch on replay. And I know for here in the UK, oh, hang on a minute, let me just share this. Feel free to prick my brain, although what the heck is an app? Great question, Jenny. If you've ever used on your smartphone, if you have those little tiles that will go to something, I don't know, like Gmail or YouTube or what apps have I got on my phone? Let me just have a quick look. Just so ones I've downloaded are booking.com, Audible, those little tiles, either round or square tiles. They're the one-click things that you can use, and behind it is everything you need. So that's what an app is, Jenny. So it's a one-stop shop for everything, and the user experience I'm going to be building with your input to make sure that it's not too busy and that there's something in there for everyone. Anyway, thank you for asking that question. I just made an assumption that everyone knows what an app is, but thanks for asking, because that's really important. Anyway, lovely to see you. I'll schedule it a bit earlier next week so that I can make sure that more people see this. But thanks for joining me live. And if you're on replay, watching on replay, remember hashtag replay. What do you think about the idea of an app? Looking forward to hearing. Bye, everyone.